How's it going, Gon here? I take every day of the month way too seriously, and today happens to be Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks Day, my comfort game. Alright then, this is my discomfort game. Tekken 1 revolutionized gaming. Saying this game was a success would be a massive understatement. This was the first PlayStation game to sell 1 million copies, and was considered by many as the best fighting game of all time. Not too shabby for the first game in the series. Namco really made a great job with this game, so they took advantage of that by releasing a sequel in arcade only 11 months after the release of the first game in arcades. Tekken 2 was released in August of 1995 in arcades and 7 months after for the PS1. The difference in quality from the first game is massive and way more noticeable than you might think. Just look at Kuma, the difference is night and day. The cinematics look way better than Tekken 1's choppy looking ones, the environment is way more realistic, and the character models look less blocky. Tekken 2 is no doubt one of my favorite fighting games of all time. They don't call this a $10,000 worth game for nothing. It's unbelievable how this gave birth to this. Something's wrong here. But before I talk about Tekken 2, take a look at this. This box art makes me scream. It's big Heihachi in the sky, how could this possibly be bad?
It's Easter, not Halloween.
Then why is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat at my door?
I heard you were playing Shaolin Monks. Thought I'd be assistance.
Change of plans, we're playing Tekken 2, it's past midnight and you're gonna like it.
Why would I want to play a 28-year-old game?
It's not just any 28-year-old game, it's a good 28-year-old game.
Alright, fine, but let's do it with cocaine.
Before we get into the game, let's talk about some Tekken lore. After Kazuya threw his father off a cliff and gave that devilish smug, Kazuya took over the Mishima Zaibatsu and became the CEO of the company. In result of that, he became corrupted with power and started committing such crimes as drug dealing, dojo trashing, and smuggling dangerous animals. Gotta love Kazuya Mishima. 2 years have passed and Kazuya got bored and organized the King of Iron Fist Tournament 2. Not only did this because he was bored, but to mark another step on his path of world domination. And also some rumors began spreading around that Kazuya made a deal with the devil. Yeah, and I own Microsoft, how does that sound? While this was happening, Heihachi was back. He never died in the first place. Even the ad for the game said Kazuya should have found a steeper cliff. This is next f***ing level advertising here.
Okay, but what happened to the other characters from the first game?
They all received $1 billion.
Oh.
Yeah. On to Tekken 2. The game opens up with a beautiful cinematic that showcases the new characters from Tekken 2, and look at this hair physics, this ain't no Tekken 1. But in the original arcade, we had a completely different intro that really likes Heihachi. It reaches a certain point where the entire intro is around him. Let's talk about the new and returning characters from Tekken 2. First off, every character from Tekken 1 is back, with the exception of Jack, but we got Jack 2, which is the same thing. We have in total 25 characters, 9 new characters and 15 unlockable characters, including the alternate costumes. Bake is quite an interesting character, he never made it outside of this game. His fighting style is Taekwondo, and believe it or not, I think there's only 2 characters in the whole series that use that fighting style, Bake and Lo Rang, which I prefer more than Bake. Bruce might be the most forgettable character of this game, he's just there.
What do you mean? I get a lot of Bruce, he's my personal main.
Oh yeah? Can you get this next character? Alex and Roger, they're a velociraptor and a kangaroo with fighting gloves. These guys were the result of Kazuya's shenanigans while being the head of the Zaibatsu, and I like them. What's not to love? If you don't like these characters, you straight up don't like Tekken. This is Tekken being Tekken right here. Lei Wulong is a cop, and he fights. And that's it. Personally, I never cared for Lei till Tekken 7. In that game he gets a new drunken fighting style, and I like it that way. It looks like he straight up came from the Yakuza series. It's great. Jun Kazama is the most important character in Tekken 2 story-wise. You'll see why when we get to Tekken 3. In this game, I like her fighting style. It's fun. Nothing more to add. And the last two characters are Devil and Angel. They symbolize the good and bad side from Kazuya. Well, when you notice that Devil is just Kazuya in purple paint, you realize that this guy is bad. Overall, not a bad roster, I just wish it had more variety and better characters than just martial arts man.
I'll pick Bruce. I get him.
I'll go as Prototype Jack because I don't want to go as Jack too. The gameplay Tekken 2 was massively improved from Tekken 1. This is fantastic, we no longer have delayed controls, the characters don't go out flying with just a single punch, they're faster now, what an absolute win. And the scenery, my god, we went from JPEG files to actual scenery, with depths and shit. And the graphics, I've mentioned this before, but they look so good, Tekken 1 just pales in comparison to this.
Does this game have fatalities?
Nope, just basic combat.
What is this game? Where's the passion? Love wasn't put in making in this game. Where the fuck are my finisher moves? I give up. This game is utter dog. Let's play Shaolin Monks.
I never had the game in the first place, and we're locked here anyway, so have fun.
I'm calling an ambulance.
Arcade mode was improved farther upon the first game, and the ending cinematics, they're better than ever here. Law's ending is just the goofiest shit that came out of this game. Why is smiling like that? Paul's is the same, who's the mastermind behind these masterpieces. Wanks' ending foreshadows the events from Tekken 5, and because it's gonna take a while to get there, I'm gonna say this. Wanks' story in Tekken 5 was great, it does absolute justice for the character in many ways. In Kazuya's ending, Kazuya uses Heihachi as a shield after Heihachi saved Kazuya from dying. What an ass! And this ending leaves me perplexed in so many ways. So, she's taking a shower and then Ina comes and takes a picture. What is Ina accomplishing here? She just won the tournament! But the true ending to the lore is Heihachi's. He defeats Kazuya and once again, he picks him up and throws his body to a volcano? What the fuck? We're ready for round 2?
Not really. No.
Too bad, we have 5 minutes until the ambulance arrives and you know what they say, desperate measures call for Tekken 2 measures.
Fine. It's so old!
Oh, I don't.
Huh. I've never felt good in years.
Is it because you won?
Nah, I had kidney cancer till 2 minutes ago.
You know what I like about this game? The trees.
The trees? What the fuck? What about the grass?
Have you ever touched grass before?
Nah, I'm more of a dirt person myself.
And I just won.
I kidnapped you once.
Aren't you auto-destruct?
Like this.
Well, I guess it was a tie.
Seems fair. That game was old.
Old but gold.
Damn, the ambulance is here. Gonna head out.
Tekken 2 is an amazing game and I hope this explanation proves how much I love this game. Now, if you excuse me, why do I have toilet paper in my head?